Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Magical Monday. Happy Marvel Money Monday. Happy Magnificent Monday. Uh, See, I don't know what it is, but sometimes my words get a little mixed up or mumbo jumbo or whatever you want to call it. But I just hope we are having a great day, drinking our water, putting on our chapstick, enjoying the week, the new month. I cannot believe we're already in September. It's like so fast. This year flew by. Like, I'm just so like shocked on how fast this year has went by. Um, I just want to say I hope that we are remembering to take care of ourselves, both mentally and physically. Our health comes before anything and everything. It is the most important thing that you take care of, because if you do not take care of your health, it will go downhill. A lot of things can happen, and it's really tough to try to get our families on board with that, or our friends, because a lot of times they're like, oh, I don't want to hear you rant about that, like, why do I need to know about that, but it's really important that we take care of our health and we get our loved ones and friends on board, because if they're not taking care of their health now, they're gonna wish that they took care of it so many years ago. I'm starting to be more into my health, taking care of myself, stretching every day, exercising as much as I can, drinking a lot of water, trying to not eat a lot of processed foods, trying to stay away from eating junk. You still can enjoy, your sweets, your junk here and there. I'm not telling anybody to not, eat that, because you can enjoy it in moderation. Maybe that's what it is to why some people, they just don't want to hear it, like, oh, I don't want to hear about this and that about health. But also too, it can be because they're very, very stubborn. Stubborn people are the most hardest to get through to, because they think they know everything already. They think that they have lived through everything. And so they see this individual come up to them and they're just like, yeah, I don't have time to hear what you gotta say. But it is important that they know that you care, and that's maybe what they should know, at least, but sometimes you can't tell a person, hey, you should drink water more, because a lot of times too, they're just like, oh, but there's water in everything, they'll try to say. That's not true. You have to drink your water, because we are a certain percentage water. We need water, because if we don't have water, it's going to make our either our sugar go up, or probably our blood pressure. I don't know about the blood pressure part, but I'm pretty sure about the sugar part. Especially if you are someone who is diabetic, you gotta watch your sugar, you gotta watch your carbs, you gotta watch everything you eat. It's really scary. Diabetes is one of the top killer diseases that is killing everybody today and years ago. Same with heart issues and heart problems. That's another thing that's killing everybody, and many years ago too. It's just so important, and it really scares me that a lot of people do not take it serious when it comes to their health, especially some of the elders these days. There are some elders, sadly, to this day, that are just like, oh, I don't care, or they're just like, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to listen to that person. But if someone's telling you something, it's because they actually care. If someone's getting frustrated with you, it comes from a sign of love. And another thing too that I can tell you is definitely killing a lot of people is alcohol and cigarettes for sure. And of course, cigarettes is definitely making people have like that scary sounding tone in their voice. It's crazy. Yeah, I know a lot of people think, oh, smoking's cool, smoking a cigarette, but not good. Same with those geek bars, the vaping and all that, the nicotine, that's not good for you. You're gonna end up just like those people in the commercial where they have that little hole in their, pretty much where their neck is at, pretty much where your voice box is, and then you'll have to have something else that pretty much communicates for you, which is very sad. And those commercials are just the saddest thing, but I'm glad that they show stuff like that to actually show people, but to also scare the crap out of people, because a lot of people need to be scared when it comes to their health, in my opinion, because you only get one life. Yes, a lot of people say there are like certain things like reincarnation, which that's something I believe in the spiritual world. But yes, taking care of your health is super, super important, and I don't think I can stress that enough. Especially to those that are stubborn. That's one thing that's really hard for me, is helping stubborn people out. I can never get through to them. And so, knowing that it is not my job to get through to everybody, there's always a way that God or whoever you believe in, there's always a way it gets through to somebody, even if it has to make that person go through something scary in terms of their health, like somebody falling over. That's a sign. Somebody having any type of episode, like anxiety attack, or panic attack. That too is also a way that you need to take care of your health. Sadly, even having a heart attack, that should be a way to show you need to start taking things seriously. But yeah, it takes time day by day sometimes for people that actually do care about their health. It takes days, weeks, months, even years, to experience being more healthier. It's not gonna happen overnight. So but anyways, I just want everybody to have a great rest of their week. Hope everybody had an awesome Labor Day weekend. Excuse me. Hopefully you drank some tea. It's crazy. Like last Thursday it rained, and to me, I thought that was crazy because it's still in fact summer. Tomorrow is supposed to be scattered thunderstorms, and it's gonna be about close to 100, which I think is crazy. Yeah, but pretty soon, before we know it, it's gonna be rain season for some of us again. And we need the rain, because rain is so important. Rain helps with growing all the crops and all the food that we eat, that gets put into the grocery store, that is grown by all the hardworking farmers that are out in the fields, and they really need to be paid more, in my opinion, because they do so much. It's crazy, and I feel like they're not acknowledged enough. Just like I feel like, well, I don't know, it probably depends on like what workplace or what career path you chose, but yeah, I feel like the farmers need to be acknowledged just enough as those that work in the hospital and all that. those people are always acknowledged enough. But sometimes there are times where we all have our own opinions about, you know, doctors or police or even like the government, you know, but that's, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. But sometimes there will be people that'll be like, oh my gosh, like, no, you're not allowed to have your own opinion. But no, you are allowed to have your own opinion. But I hope our day has been great, whether it is evening time, bedtime, morning time, like early morning, late morning, or you're just starting your day. You got this. You keep going. Don't let anybody get in your way. Don't let anybody distract you. Don't let anybody hurt your feelings is the point, or get to you, you know, because that is like one of the toughest things that we pretty much go through in this world. So just try your best. Don't care about what anybody says or thinks about you, because their opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day. And with that said, I will talk to y'all later, everybody. Stormy Secret here, signing off. Okay, everybody. Peace. Bye.